Well, here in Hawke's Bay, officials say it's still possible people are stranded and waiting to be rescued. Urban Search and Rescue and Civil Defence has told the Prime Minister the need is still great and time is running out. The Prime Minister arrived in Napier today to see for himself what the people here are dealing with.
There is no question this is a major and catastrophic event.
The view over the Esk Valley, once a fruit bowl, now a silt-covered floodplain. And search and rescue staff told Chris Hipkins it's still very much an active operation.
Definitely there's some isolated communities. We're doing our best to get in, whether it be by road or by helos.
So there could be people up there still that haven't had any help arrive?
I cannot say for sure, but there is a chance, yes. Our main priority right now is to make sure that there's nobody trapped in houses or also no deceased still in the flood-affected properties.
So after what seems like eons for those living through this, still there might be people out there surviving without power, without contact. But the Prime Minister insists everything that can be done is being done.
We've got teams in from Australia as well. They've been arriving in overnight, I believe. So, we're accepting offers of help. We're trying to get as many people here on the ground as we possibly can.
It's kind of heart-stopping to think that some people haven't had any help yet.
Oh, it's incredible. And when you look from up on the hill at the extent of the damage, it really is confronting.
Even for those untouched by the floodwaters, it's an uncertain time. 84-year-old Jennifer Cranstone Hunt lives alone. Her husband died a few months ago. And without power, she has no idea what's happening.
I guess it feels like being back in pioneering days, really. We've got a real dearth of information because we haven't got radios and things like that. It would be really great if there were people around on the streets with a uniform, so we know who to go to, that can give us some information at least. I mean, I didn't even know about the evacuation centre that was near until I walked and found it.
People have been queuing for 5 or more hours to get a jerry can of fuel. Gas cookers are running out. So is food.
Tired because we have to get up, start all night and keep a fire going. For hot water, a cup of teas. Our babies are getting sick. Yeah, it sucks.
It's tough. It's so tough.
Yeah.
Lining up every day just to get a meal per day because there's no freezers.
The Prime Minister says they're working on it.
There are tankers coming with more fuel. There are refrigerated trucks coming with more supplies for the supermarket and so on. So we are working really hard to make sure that we can get that stuff through.
Fire and Emergency, the Defence Force and police are surging more staff into the area. But there are still a lot of people to reach.
The number one priority for us is getting into those communities that we haven't been able to get into yet, particularly in the rural areas in Hawke's Bay. So literally there's tens and maybe hundreds of communities. And look, communities can be anything from, we've got 1,000 people in one community at the back of Rissington through to just tens of people or even a few people.
And amid that uncertainty, the Prime Minister has a warning.
I think we do need to brace ourselves for the fact that there are likely to be more fatalities.
And for more tough times ahead.